I'm Bill Shopoff, President and CEO of Shopoff Realty Investments, and I'm here to present our year in review for 2022 and our thoughts, our best guesses for 2023 and beyond. Another fascinating year is coming to an end, and it's time to reflect on what has occurred, what we thought would occur, and what we believe will occur in 2023 and beyond. This exercise of reflecting on what's occurred that I've done for the last several years has caused me to ponder, and mostly it's caused me to ponder what I don't know, not what I do know. Even after decades of experience, I've found that there are just many things that I can't forecast or predict. And fortunately, that's not a requirement for us to be successful in our business. Let me start, though, with what worked successfully for us in 2022. We had 36 successful dispositions and financings, totaling over $160 million. We still have 5 additional dispositions totaling $385 million that we expect to close prior to the end of the year. Additionally, we acquired $200 million of new properties and another $200 million under due diligence and scheduled to close in the coming early part of 2023. Another significant milestone that we had in 2022 was the groundbreaking of Dream Las Vegas, our hotel and casino located on the Las Vegas Strip. The project slated to open in 2025 and will contain 531 rooms. The project totals $580 million and will include one of the largest electronic billboards in Las Vegas, being 169 feet tall. And fortunately for us, the project's located in a qualified opportunity zone, which has provided great benefits for both the community and our investors. 2023 will be an extremely active year with our forecast of over 50 dispositions scheduled, along with financings totaling over $1 billion. This is anticipated to bring to conclusion several of our programs, and I know that will be welcome to each of you as our investors. Now I'd like to step back and share a few of my thoughts on the headline events of 2022. And I'm not going to delve into these in great detail because I think we've all dealt with them much too much in our personal lives. But we obviously had a Russian invasion of Ukraine. We've had supply chain disruptions continue from COVID. Now we've had the Fed take action on inflation, raising interest rates dramatically. In fact, home mortgage rates are essentially double what they were at the beginning of the year. All of this is going to impact our business as well as your lives. But we think that impact will be managed well. We certainly don't have the issues we had in the housing market back in the great financial crisis. So we're not expecting massive price drops and certainly not large numbers of foreclosures. So I think that's one of the things that's what we look for in these periods is the things that are similar and the things that are different. And I think there are more things that are different than are similar. So we're going to manage through it. We're going to underwrite diligently, but we think that all of these things are things that we will learn to live with and they will ultimately come to resolution. One of the things I know for certain is when you have this disruption in the market, that leads to opportunities. And we certainly will see buying opportunities in 2023 and 2024 for the savvy investor. And certainly we think we're one of those groups to take advantage of dislocation in the marketplace. There are several other factors we're dealing with as we reshape our portfolio in response to changing conditions. E-commerce has clearly been something that we've been focused on. We've spent a lot of our time in the last few years working on the warehousing industrial space and continue to see that as a growth opportunity for our business as well as in general. Certainly another area that we have been watching, and it's certainly an evolving trend, is work from home, work from anywhere. We were forced to experiment with this as a result of the COVID pandemic, but it's certainly more than an experiment. It's going to be a part of our fabric of the work environment going forward. I think that for most companies, the hybrid solution is probably going to be where they fall, but some companies have committed to and continue to be committed to a long-term work from home policy, and that's going to have an impact on office utilization and office values. It's an area that we're going to watch with great diligence. Although we have continued to make investments in the office space and we look for creative solutions to office, we think that it's an area that one needs to look at in their portfolio. We're also focused on several recent law changes in California that may come to the aid of the housing business. The California legislature and our governor have been focused on coming up with solutions to drive investment in housing and solve for what we perceive and they perceive to be a housing shortage in the state of California. Among some of these changes that occurred was the passage of a bill called AB 2011 and the Builder's Remedy, where the state has taken away the community's discretion in installing new housing projects. We believe we can utilize these tools to speed approvals and add value to our investments while serving the broad demand for new housing in the communities we serve. We plan to also add investments in workforce housing during the coming years to deliver quality housing for the people who need it most. As we come to closing, I feel it's appropriate for me to share my thoughts of gratitude. I'm grateful for the thousands of investors who have entrusted us with our capital. I'm grateful for having just completed the 30th year at Shopoff Realty Investments, something that very few business owners get to do. I'm grateful for the dynamic team that I work with each day who make my job easier and more joyful. They provide me the tools to make intelligent investment decisions and do the job that I have to do and that I enjoy doing so much. With that, it's time to close, and I'd like to wish you each a happy holiday season and a happy new year. May it be safe and joyous for each of you. Thank you very much.